Hi, I'm Lindy, and today we're talking about being nice to ourselves. You know, if you're like so many people I know, including myself, you're your own hardest critic. You're just harsh with yourself. So, I have three short, simple points to help us be nicer to ourselves. First is when you're going through a situation and you're feeling like you're not handling it well or something bad is happening, ask yourself, if your best friend brought this to you, what would you tell them? You'd probably tell them to relax, give themselves a break, give themselves some grace. It's going to be okay. So take your own advice. Speak to yourself and tell yourself you're okay. This is going to work out. And don't be so hard on yourself. That's what you would tell somebody else. So listen to it. Second, set realistic expectations. Oh my gosh. If somebody were to say, hey, I'll be there at 7 o'clock, and you know very well there's no way they could get here at 7, then you might say, hey, come on. I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate that you want to be here. But realistically, that's really going to make you very stressed, probably, breaking traffic laws. Let's just set a more reasonable time of 7:30. No, it's not as good for me, and that's why they offered 7, but it's realistic. When you put too many things on your plate, you are not being realistic. You are being hard on yourself. You are being far too demanding. Stop it. Stop it. And if as you're going through your day, you realize, for whatever reason, that some of the things you wanted to do are not going to happen or are not going to happen in the time you allowed, that's okay. Was it a self-induced set of expectations? Or did somebody say, hey, this deadline is 4 o'clock and that's because we go to press? We understand that that's the priority. But if your 4 o'clock deadline was self-induced, you can change it. It's okay. Last thing, to be nicer to ourselves, let's take the negative words out of our vocabulary. I heard myself say the other day, I finally got this done. And I thought, finally? This job was given to me on Friday. It was a holiday weekend, and I accomplished it on Tuesday. That's basically the next day. So why was I saying finally? Like, oh my gosh, it took me so long. I was fine. The difference between don't forget and please remember. Remember is just a positive word. So let's take all the negative self-talk away. And when I hear colleagues using negative self-speak, I correct them gently. But I'll say, no, there was nothing wrong with what you did. It makes perfect sense. Why would you know how to do that? So let's be nicer to ourselves. And honestly, as you're kinder to yourself, as you're more forgiving, more understanding, you'll find those same traits being offered to those around you. And that's a wonderful thing. I'm Lindy. Go have a great day.